We were so grateful at the FCRHA to be able to partner with Supervisor Lusk and the Department of Neighborhood and Community Services to bring this project to reality. This was a collaboration that's going to provide a much-needed asset for the community with a very long lifespan and a continued use of something that already existed.
This center is located in the epicenter of a number of housing developments in this area, so along the Janilee and Buckman Road loop. And what's important is we have thousands of families and kids in this area who will benefit by having access to this location.
The plan is to build a multi-service community center. What's important about this facility is that the community has been advocating for it for years. So we'll take control of the facility in July, and the plans for the community center are to have active recreation use. We'll have multiple sports and other recreation programs that will be offered here.
As one might expect with a 50-year-old building, there are some necessary upgrades before we can hand this property back over to the community. What we're going to have to do is go and take care of the things you might expect: mechanical, plumbing, electrical systems, and we're also going to be making some upgrades to security and fire systems. Another important component is making sure that this is an accessible facility. Finally, we're going to be able to take some of the tennis courts and turn them into a multi-purpose kind of a court that can be used for more programming opportunities.
I'm real excited about the partnerships that we've had with our different agencies. The Fairfax County Redevelopment and Housing Authority was the first and strategic purchaser of this asset, and I'll be clear in saying that what they did was so important to get the ability for us to make the improvements. NCS, which is the Neighborhood and Community Services, they will be programming the inside of the space, looking at some of the child care and some of the other recreational uses. And we are excited as the Board of Supervisors member representing this district to be able to have some space designated for workforce development and training. As a result of COVID-19, we've seen significant job losses for those who live in this community. So folks who are involved in hospitality, retail, and some of the service-based positions have either had their jobs reduced in terms of hours, or they've been separated from employment. What we'd like to do at this center is provide them an opportunity to learn new skills and get training, certification, and get employment in areas that are growing. Community centers are located in the heart of the community, so it's available and accessible for both the parents and their kids. And what I like about community centers is that we can have the kids a part of the recreational programs. They can be active in playing basketball and other sports. In addition, we can have them participate in some of our tech training opportunities, so getting access to drones and getting access to 3D printers. And at the same time, their parents can also be at the center in our workforce development and training program.
With the word housing in our name, a lot of people wonder why the Redevelopment and Housing Authority got involved in this project. And really, it fits our mission. We're not just about building and preserving housing, we're about developing and helping people holistically. So a project like this allows us to be able to impact things like people's financial literacy, their intellectual opportunities, their physical health, and their social well-being. We're hoping that this sort of a project becomes an example for how we should take care of our communities, and we look forward to seeing how everything comes out.
We hope that it will be used as a place for civic engagement, for the community to gather and to discuss community needs, issues, challenges, as well as plan together for opportunities in the future.